The other day, I had a nightmare. What if I didn't play Bed Wars for 100 days? This thought is actually way too scary to do in real life, so I'm doing a simulation. Day 1. After 7 waking hours of not having played Bed Wars, I was starting to get short of breath. On day 2, I got a feeling like something was crawling under my skin telling me to play Bed Wars, so I tried to grab my PC. Luckily, I'd made a precaution. I built a robot to drive my car with the PC in it, going south. After trying to chase after my car all day, I black out. I wake up and it's already day 10. I decide to borrow my neighbor's car so I can chase after my PC. Then, on day 11, I total the car and I go more south on foot. Day 42. After a month of traveling on foot, I realize I've probably gone too far away, and the withdrawals have gotten worse. I start to see hallucinations and hearing voices. I decide to get to a public library where I could use computers. On the way there, I practice PvP on homeless men by hitting them into the void, aka oncoming traffic. On day 43, I finally arrive on the library. However, they don't let me in because I look really disheveled, so they send me to a homeless shelter. And then, day 44, I build a bomb. Day 45, I blow up the homeless shelter. On day 47, I tried to make a computer to play Bed Wars, but as soon as I made the PC on day 60, I get arrested for terrorism and assault. The withdrawals get worse. I feel itchy and my pain, and there's so much crawling under my skin. Nightmare! 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 Day 70 and I'm still in prison. I try attempted suicide because I thought I needed to void. I failed and got sent to a psych ward. On day 71, I get to the psych ward and I could not play Bed Wars. So I built a bomb and I blew everyone up inside the psych ward, including myself. After I die a brutal death from a bomb, I go to hell. Once I'm in hell, I see Satan, and I start to beat the living crap out of him, thinking that it's a Bed Wars 1v1. However, I could not find his bed, so I decided to destroy the entirety of hell. After I destroyed hell, I went to heaven. There, I found God, and he congratulated me on killing Satan. It sounded like God was my teammate, so I split the gen with him. He said being generous was a very good trait to have, and so God decides to send me back to Earth. And now, I am the Bed Wars Jesus. Once I'm finally back on Earth, I realize it's actually day 81, so I can start playing Bed Wars again in 20 days. However, I didn't feel my withdrawals in heaven, but now that I'm back here, they've gotten only worse. Start feeling severely nauseous. I want to throw up so bad. However, now that I'm Bed Wars Jesus, I must persevere. As the newly formed Bed Wars Jesus, I start PvPing more and more homeless men on the street. Eventually, I fought so many homeless men that I was known as the king of homeless men. Not only was I now Bed Wars Jesus, but also the king of homeless. Now, I have a bunch of disciples under my leadership. As Bed Wars Jesus, I tell all of my homeless men to grind Bed Wars day in and day out. On day 90, my homeless men have been playing Bed Wars for 10 days straight, and they eventually decide to revolt against me. So it was me versus homeless men. I use my epic PvP skills and Bed Wars bridging strats in real life to destroy all of the homeless. However, the cops see me brutally murdering 5 million homeless men, so they decide to arrest me, which is pretty unfair in my opinion. In court, I was declared a cult leader, although I would just call it a guild in Hypixel. I tried to bribe them with lunar cosmetics, but eventually they decided to put me back in prison. I realized now that I have gone 99 days without playing Bed Wars. The hallucinations all became brain rot, and I died of a violent stroke. Here's what I heard.
I just got a grimace.
Big Justice and the Rizzler. Your dad just want fame and attention.
I'll take a double triple grimace shake on a gyat. 4x4 Sigma style, extra quandial dingles with the skibidi to squeeze. Late Ohio grease, make it edge, rizz it and let it to mew.
What the Sigma?
Yeah. Huh? Yeah, sometimes when I'm lonely, I stick my...
I'm a registered sex offender. I stuck my...
Peter, what are you doing? Crack?
Los pingüinos me la van a mascar.
What are you doing in my swamp?
Brother, Grico. What's that? Yes.
Just give me my money.
What's that, brother?
They not like us. They not like us. They not like us.
Everywhere.
In the end, I could not complete the challenge, so I failed on day 99.